can officially see all the cards except for one Soul Scar Mage. There, you can see it. It counts. One Soul Scar Mage. So I'm bad at pronouncing names, but Daniel Fournier or Fournier or something like that. Somebody I follow on Twitter who seems like they're very, very good. Just won a PTQ, I think, for Richmond with this deck, so I figured, hell, let's give it a try. We played similar decks to this in the past, and I kind of dismissed it when Faithless Looting rotated and just thought it would be trash, but, you know, whatevs. We give it a try. There's also a second Smash to Smithereen here. Let us win a mini dice rolls, please. 18 land deck, something to be concerned about, especially without Faithless Looting. Already lost a dice roll. That means we've won 1 out of our last 6. And, whatever. I'm gonna keep it. Mainly because they mulliganed. And we have this into this into hopefully this. That's unfortunate. Probably should aggressively mulligan, though, with the new mulligan rule. I don't know what they take. I guess it depends on their hand, but I think there's a good chance that they just like take Lightning Bolt or something. If they don't have double removal spell, they might take one of these. So strike 1 on land. And we're dead. Or am I supposed to just pop these there? So I have 3 cards in their hand. Guess one of them could be BBE. Oh, they pressed F6. Neato burrito. Alright, well, if you have a BBE, please don't be able to kill my mentor. It's a tracker. Don't care about a tracker. Ooh, that's a neat one. They didn't F6 this turn, which was weird. They had the tracker, they'd have played it last turn. Presumably. Yeah, what you got? Twilight Mire, that's not super common. Maelstrom Pulse. It's fine. It's interesting. Ooh, that's certainly interesting, isn't it? What do you cost right now? You just cost 2, my friend. Guess I could be ultra safe and just kill this. Like, I feel substantially ahead, so. I don't really care about the Killing Fiend too much. Mm, I have another lava dart in my graveyard, so just putting them at 1's good enough for me. Okay, what do we get sideboard wise? It looks like nothing. Don't need these. Don't really need these. You showed me Assassin's Trophy already, so I don't think I want the shrines here. I think we're just locked and ready. Cell phone at? Do I need to put it on charge? Yes, yes, I need to put it on charge. Awesome. I'm the best at charging the cell phone. I think I'm gonna risk it again. Go get some water before my mom falls asleep. I forgot. Do that after this game. Strike 1 on land. There's a 2/3 Tarmogoyf, which means if I put an instant in the graveyard, it doesn't die. So I'll just play this and pass then. So our dream here would be I'll just play a bad tireless tracker or something. Get a lava dart or something, we can kill that. Neat. So that's why Holy Diva likes this card so much. I see it now. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to go get my water. I'll be back. Ah, glorious water. How much I love thee. We want a dash row. Okay. 3 lands feels like a lot, but also feels better than a mulligan. And don't be concerned that I'm out of breath because I walked. Oh god. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, the fourth land? Come on, dog. The fifth land. I think this one's going to be a rough one to win. I think there's a weird smell in my room. I'm supposed to bring Alpine Moons in a match like this just to call like Blast Zone and stuff. Really? Oh. Much are you? You're 5. Can't believe I drew 6 lands. On a positive note, all my spells are mana neutral now. I'm actually amazed I didn't draw a spell there. Could draw a Reckless Charge. That's probably enough to win. Assuming I don't die somehow this turn. I don't think I can die this turn. I guess they have 3 drops. That's 3. What else can you do? Feels like nothing. Let's start with this. I think I like it better than playing the Kiln Fiend because the Kiln Fiend might not be able to attack. That's not good. Certainly gonna block now. Even if they don't, they're not dead. Well, I guess they're technically dead. If they don't. Not technically dead, they'd be a 1. Oh, are they? What do you play to get the 3 money? I found them to be fairly hard. Nice. Congratulations. What are you playing? Oh, you're playing Nexus. I'm gonna play Nexus. Everything's aggro right now. Everything's aggro with reach. Hey JJ, 25 montharinis. Thank you so very much. Am I dead? I feel like I'm dead. I guess I'm not dead. I'm not sure I have an out. Far too many lands. They get to go up to 9. That was a good turn. That was not. I don't know if I want Alpine Moons. I definitely want a couple of smashes. Maybe want a couple of braids. Like, I mostly want this card because I'm a little worried about Blasting Zone. We keep. Let's see what they're playing. Nothing. Interesting. Sometimes you just kill them on turn 3. Mm. I thought there was a chance more people would get in. I thought Brad would get in. I'm actually super surprised Jerry's vote was so high. And a little surprised that Mark's vote, Mark Herbolitz, or however you pronounce his name, was a little low. Based on the ballot that's going to be legal next year, I think Chris is finally going to get in. Not sure that I think he deserves it, but it's not my call either, so who cares? Really want another one of these. No, I want that back. I want to get rid of a Bedlam Reveler. Oh. For some reason I thought I'd already sideboarded a Bedlam Reveler out. Which part? Well, you see the people that are left on it, right? Dang it, we got a mulligan to 5 in game 3. Because there's nobody else to vote for. Like, people are never going to vote for Ken or Marcio or Sato in bulk. Those people are just not going to get the American vote. I'm not per se saying that I agree with that, but they're just not going to, though. Chris was about 36% this year. Unfortunate. Really needed to hit a land, but just how the cookie crumbles. Well, he's well. First of all, he's not American, and second of all, he got DQ'd from Worlds. That'll stop a lot of people from ever voting for him. So it's a combination of both. The opponent had a great hand. It's unfortunate. Now it's turn 3. We're basically already dead this game too. Wow, they called. They think their crab's that bad that they called? I'm astonished that they called. Yeah, we didn't hit anything we needed. They have a collective brutality, which some of these builds have. Yeah, we're just dead. Agreed. I don't think content creators like that should even get a vote, but I don't know who should really. Drawing a second light up the stage made me very sad. Yay! They can just take this if they want to. That sucks for me. Guess they're gonna block the 4 now? Let's see what they hit. Oh, they're gonna go down to 8. I have 8 damage in play, that's interesting. They shocked themselves. 2 to go down to 6. Why'd they shock themselves? Why did they shock themselves? They didn't have to shock themselves. I honestly don't know how to make it fair or what they should do. I just don't like how the system currently is. I personally have a big problem with keeping people like Sato out of the Hall of Fame with some of the American players that are already in the Hall of Fame. I think it is hypocritical and silly to not judge everybody by the same standards. I think you have a while. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I wouldn't be for cleaning up the Hall of Fame, but like telling the story of Magic, like new players don't know the histories of some of the people currently in the Hall of Fame. But they do know that Marcio's the best player in the world right now. It doesn't seem fair. Yeah, JJ, I'm about 40, so I was 13 when Magic the Gathering came out. I remember pretty much all of it. Think I need to mulligan. Okay, I'll keep this though I don't love it. Well, I'm a little biased. I kind of think Ben Stark's overrated. I think he's one of the better limited players in the world, but I don't think he's an overly talented constructed player. Don't get me wrong. Keep in mind that obviously he's infinitely better than I'll ever be. I'm not saying he's not a great player. I'm saying that I don't think he excels past his peers, the other people on that level of the game. I'm not comparing him to me or you. Like he is so much better than me that it's ridiculous. I, everybody has some mad takes on stuff. Ben Stark's obviously a great player. I'm not trying to say he's not a great player. I still not hit a creature yet. Miko Koro's a weird card in that deck. I'm definitely not bashing on Ben at all. It's not what I mean at all when I make the little comment that I just made. And I think I'm just gonna start throwing burn at him. I assume they're gonna have some extra pates and stuff. Her opponent has some very odd choices. That's odd sequencing. Hit two of our creatures though. That's what we needed to win this game. Well, no, I love watching Sam Black. I don't think Sam Black gets enough credit because he's a fairly likable guy with what I think some people would call a slightly quirky attitude or demeanor. So I don't think people give him nearly as much credit as he deserves. The guy is legit good and seems to be a good human being on top of that. Those are the best people to cheer for. We've drawn this many lands and there's still somehow 6 left. 4, I think. Two? He's pretty good too. Is he wrong? Burn, by the way. I don't know why I took out that extra lava dart. I'm not sure I have an out anymore. There's a lava dart. Alright, I just want all my lava darts now. I think I want these now too. Feels like the games might be going on long enough for them. This hand's gas. Gas, I say. They're on 5. Their hand's gas. Shrine of Burning Rage, be our friend. I think stuff like that happens. I think people make too big of a deal over things like that. He's milling himself. What's that mean? What the hell is this? Oh, that card's awesome. There, cheating in Magic is defined by intent. So it's you. He could be cheating, or he could have done it by accident. Like people make those little mistakes all the time. If he didn't intend to do it, it's not cheating. That's why I say people make too big of a deal of it. People accuse them of like intentionally doing it and stuff. And maybe he was. I don't know that he was or wasn't. But like trying to play too fast, just not paying attention. I mean, it happens all the time. Like it is exceedingly common. Also, thank you very much for the follow. Like it's a very common thing. Somebody trying to go too fast, just drawing their card before they use their trigger. Like that would it's technically not right, but not per se cheating. It's the second time they've had that. Wonder how often that actually happens. Hmm. My guys are going to be bigger than the Manic Scribe, so I think it's right to go ahead and boat them or boat it. Next round. I've personally played, over 20 years since 1993, and I'm confident I make those mistakes still. Missing a trigger, not getting a Prowess, forgetting my search for Ascanta. Or forgetting my search for Ascanta, rather. Um, I try not to, but I'm confident I do. Even when I play Hero Moto, like sometimes I'll fetch the land and say I'm going to get XXX land, and then realize I can't until it's too late. Hey, we won another dice row. So far, we've not won matches where we've won dice rows. And getting ready to mulligan to 5. This isn't looking good. Oh, we have lands this game. I guess I'll get rid of you and keep everything that says draw card. See if we can find something. Found something. So the way I like to play versus Death Shadow is I like to try to hold my stuff back. But with the type of draw we have and with our mulligan, I think we just have to try to get lucky and keep just Like, I think I have to attack and try to get the light up the stage off and find something going on here. Because as soon as they play a Gurmag Angler or something, we're in serious trouble. Could be a Gurmag Angler already. Please no Gurmag Angler. Ah, well, we do what we have to do. Is there any way I can trick him into letting me kill him? Probably not because of instance, so I guess I'm just killing this. I deal more damage with the reckless charge, so. Puts him at 4, so any lava spike, any lava spike, lightning bolt, fire blast, all potentially could win the game here. Beyond that, we're going to be in trouble. So there's no reason to do it like that. And they could just have a stubborn thingy as well. Like, there's no guarantee any of that would even work. Interesting. Technically 4. What's the odds we think a Monastery Mentor is going to deal damage? Oh wow, they're not blocking. Whatever, we'll go for it. Have a removal spell, the game's over. Go ahead and use this again. I clicked the wrong one. Still 3 damage to do it that way. I still clicked the wrong one though. I mean, obviously I always try to not make mistakes and try to play careful, but Magic's a complicated game, and if you're at a tournament hall for, say you're there for 8 hours to play a large event, after traveling, in a plane ride and stuff like that, fatigue and stuff takes a real precedent there. Like you just get fatigued and make simple errors because you have to kind of try to departmentalize some of your decision making and shortcut some of your decision making, because if you stress over every single decision, you'll get gray hairs in just the middle of a tournament. Um, but say there's a say you're going to the pro tour, right? Like you're from America. Say you're from Colorado. You fly to Barcelona. You play for 8 hours. If you do well, you might have some interviews and stuff. They might ask you to do a featured deck tech between rounds. You go back to your hotel, you're with your friends, it's hard to rest in a hotel, jet lag, stuff like that. You got to get up the following morning, potentially play another 8 or 9 hours, once the lunch break gets in. Like it's just it's easy to get fatigued and stuff in those situations. I mean, some of the most honest people in the game ever, you'll see, make mistakes. Like, read about competitive chess players. They'll say things like they lose 10 or 15 pounds over the course of a tournament just because they don't get to eat right and they're stressing and their body metabolism is weird. Like, it's obviously it's not football or basketball or UFC, but like, it's still super mentally taxing. Kind of just want to lava spike him again. Normally, when I have a bunch of lands, I like to just hold back in these matches and see what happens. But in a spot like this, I feel like I don't really have much of an option. I just kind of go for it. I hit the third land. I'm going to slow down actually. I don't sleep well at events at all. Like I'll often be awake, even for like a local event, like a Mox in a Box, where I'm winning. We've not had them in years, but like say I'm trying to win $500, $500 Mox back then, right? Like I'll often be awake 24 hours before the event starts or something like that. I just could not sleep. So we have 10 damage in our hand. So it'll be interesting to see if they have a stubborn denial. Okay, we win. Oh, we don't have 10 damage in our hand. Ooh. Kind of forgot I can't play everything. I have multiple blockers, though. I don't know who Cerrone is. I didn't watch the coverage today. Anaref told me Legacy sucks, so I didn't watch it. Oh, I don't watch UFC. I don't watch anything I have to pay money for. I'm white trash. I'm certainly just going to take 5. Now, they have one card, so. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. They have the stubs. That's not good for me. And the reason I didn't throw more spells on them during that turn um, was because it's very easy for them just to have a Teamer Battle Rage. Alright, so they're going to tap out here and we have enough. I'm from Eastern Kentucky. Hey, Big Monkey, what's up? I'd like to watch UFC. Just can't afford to pay for pay-per-views and stuff. Lava Dart, thank you for the reprint. Alright, well, that's 3-1. Let's see if we can get the 4-1. Man, Lava Dart shenanigans have been really awesome in this deck. I'm definitely missing Faithless Looting, though. That's another one land hand. This hand's not as good as the other one land hands I drew, I don't think. Like, even if we hit the second land, we're not really going off. Spellum Reveler, just not good enough. This hand doesn't seem particularly good either, but it is what it is. Reverses the Internet Surfer 09. Three different languages about the fight. Interesting. Trixie YouTube. Could just be versus Neoform. That's not Neoform. That is an awesome Lava Dart target, though. Lava Dart! Doing Lava Dart things. Lava Dart's pretty awesome. This is probably a Stoneforge Mystic deck. That's probably not good for us. Okay, I don't know what this is. I'm gonna have to read that card. Zink. Huh. It's just spirits. It's not spirits, but I'm not good enough to know what our opponent's playing. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on here. Certainly didn't want another land. Or if I was supposed to just light up the stage there. Feels like lighting up the stage was better than what I did. Oh no, they have more. Oh no. This isn't looking good. We just hit 7 lands and 15 cards. So a lot for this deck, but... Pretty sure I punted last turn pretty badly. Maybe badly's a stretch. Punted last turn for sure, though. That card's kind of cool. That sucks, Murph. Sorry, bub. Alright. Well. Multiple lethal threats next turn. That can't be good for me, because I'm certainly not dealing 11 damage. It doesn't do anything, does it? Actually, it does. It keeps me alive, doesn't it? Like how I sequence solved this wrong. Hey, Anra, thank you again for the biddies. Well, we got another turn. Assuming they don't draw, you know, a burn spell or a haste spell. They hit like land, we get 2 more turns. That's not land at all. Another lava dart. It's pretty good here. That's not a lava dart. Kills everything they showed me, right? Except for Mana Shrouder. We actually just do want that. Bringing these in because they could have core and it just seems like it's a decent sweeper. It might be semi-hard to get their light up the stage on. NRF and those feedy bitties. Yeah, so we got to rally and win these last 2, or we only walk away with 1 pity chest. A simple Sears trophy is what we call it. Okay, it's good enough to keep, but I'm not proud of it. There's a chance the Kiln Fiend gets to do some work here. Yeah, it's 50 cents. No, it's 50 cents for me. I believe. Pretty sure it's 50 cents. To be honest, I forget. Wouldn't mind them wasting a removal on this. Ooh, that's brutal. We did bring in our thing that can kill pro-red creatures, though. And we do have a thing that can give haste, so... I said haste, but I meant trample. That's neat. Come on, baby. That was not the card we'd always dreamed of drawing. Basically dreamed of drawing any spell. Sorry, any instant or sorcery. Wonder what they have. They have to have something now. Okay. Standard playable eagle. Ooh. That one's decent. I think that one kills them unless they have a force of negation. We drew a lot of creatures this game, and hit them for 15 this turn. Yeah, this deck really could hit me if a Rally or Bird Nation, either one. Alright, are we changing anything from the play to the draw? I wonder if bringing in Shrine of the Burning Rage is any good here. I considered it, but I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, for sure. Covering my hand up with anticipation. We gotta get this 4-1. We're working on next month's rent. Ooh, I see a land. Ooh, I see a Kozilek's Return. Ooh, this is kind of interesting, though. We have a Kiln Fiend and we have a Kozilek's Return. Those two cards don't play well together. We have 4 spells plus trample we can play with the Fiend the turn we play it, though. Assuming we don't have to play those spells for anything else. We're maniac. On the floor. Hey, that's not a burning tree. That is something that gets lava darted. Awesome. That feels good. Opponent mulligans. You just snap off a lava dart on their BOP. I think that's what they say in the business. They just say, They shocked here again. Now they're at 15. Selfless Spirit. Makes my return considerably less good, but it doesn't make this less good. Owning 16 nobles. Fair? Fair, my friend? They still managed to play all their spells on curve so far. They can't play a Mana Shrouder, though. They play a 2-3. Okay. Well, we can kill that with a land, because we can K return plus Lava Dart. Or we can just play a Kiln Fiend. They're significantly less good, that's for sure. Alright. So hopefully this turn goes to plan and they don't have much. That unfortunately is a very good card here. That unfortunately is even better here. But they're out of cards now. The out of cards is awesome. See if they want to sack a Mausoleum Wanderer. I will not be upset too much if they do, especially if they brick on the following turn. So don't kill our Kiln Fiend, don't draw Burning Tree, please. Don't draw anything. Just play a land. Just play a simple land. I'm gonna go for it either way. It'd just be a lot funner if I knew the coast was clear. They played it. Awesome. Well, that's good for us. A land's even better for us. Does anybody want to do the math? Attack you for 19. Alright. Well, we got a cool 4-1 here. This deck's pretty awesome. I don't know how great it is, but I had a lot of fun with it. Got some more modern points. Yeah. Let's pull it over here where I can pull up the deck list. So, Daniel Fournier or Fournier, I'm really bad at pronouncing names. This is a deck he won a MCQ with today, or a PTQ with today. So I thought I'd give it a try. I've played decks like this before in the past, and I thought they were pretty cool, but I kind of dismissed them after Faithless Looting got banned. It's clearly got some legs. Like, I don't know how consistent it is, though the London Mulligan rule really does help it. But it's still playable. And it's pretty fun. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. It is past midnight here, and I am sleepy and have Cheetos. So I will talk to you all later, and thank you so much for coming by. For the new people here, if you do like to stream, I stream every single day a variety of decks, a variety of formats. I take a lot of requests too. I've streamed 799 days in a row. There's a link below to stream to both my Twitter and my YouTube. On my YouTube, I post most of my past broadcasts. Also, on Twitter, you can always suggest decks if you want. And I'm not promising I'll play them, but like I said, I play a pretty large variety of decks. Anyway, take care, everybody, and thank you so much for coming by. And I am going to host Liz primarily because Murph's an asshole and was insulting her the other night for no reason. So, suck it, Murph. Anyway, take care, everybody, and we'll be back later. Thank you again, everyone, so much for coming by. I appreciate it.